Don't worry, dear. I'll just take my medicine every other day. Yeah, I'll be all right.
Honey, which of my prescriptions can I take today?
In America today, our government continues to send billions of dollars to help other nations around the world, and yet tens of millions of American adults and children cannot afford their medications. During the last few years, the perfect storm for a healthcare crisis converged on America. First, the costs of healthcare and prescription drugs skyrocketed. It's startling to know that in America, many are now forced to self-ration their prescription medication. And if that wasn't bad enough, an economic meltdown converged on America. Global stock markets crashed. Millions of hard-working Americans watched helplessly as their life savings and retirements disappeared, along with their insurance. Dr. James King, the chairman of the American Academy of Family Physicians, said in the New York Times, people are having to choose between gas, meals, and medication. Not only the cost of living has gone up, apparently, so has the cost of staying alive. The regrettable reality of these tough recessionary times is that many seniors and baby boomers alike are being forced to make dangerous decisions that can and will impact their health and their financial future. To make the situation more agonizing is the realization that our government is spending hundreds of millions of taxpayer dollars to subsidize medical aid for foreign countries. Think about it. While millions in America are unemployed and doing without medication due to its costs, we're sending millions of dollars overseas to pay for medications for others. That seems like a prescription for failure to me. What then is the solution? The solution is Provision Rx. Provision Rx decided that the current prescription for failure was not acceptable. They decided America needed a prescription for success. At the same time the health crisis was converging with the economic chaos, another convergence was taking place. Provision Rx teamed with a proven 28-year-old debt-free business icon, IAB, or International Association of Benefits, and introduced an affordable alternative to all Americans, a prescription for success. IAB had already saved its members millions of dollars by offering the most progressive benefit packages in the United States. Provision Rx would combine its distribution network with IAB's massive benefit resources. Here was their strategy. Provision Rx would bypass the extremely expensive media campaigns. They would enlist an army of crusaders who had a heart for those who desperately needed to save money on their prescriptions. And they would pay them to hand out free prescription discount cards and show others how to do the same. Even those with insurance would learn that in many instances, the Provision Rx free card gave them better savings. Save people money. Make people money. It doesn't get any better than that. Wouldn't you love to get paid to hand out free discount cards? Remember, the discount cards are free to everyone. And since it's not insurance, there are no exams, there are no expiration dates, and the discount cards can be used immediately at over 60,000 pharmacies nationwide, including Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Kroger, Target, just to name a few. Imagine saving 10 to 60% or more on most prescriptions immediately. Everybody qualifies, and there are no health restrictions. And here's what's great. You don't sell anything. Your success does not depend on you selling to and alienating your friends and relatives. Just simply hand out the free cards and share an informational website. How is this possible? Membership has its privileges. There's strength in numbers. Let's examine some important facts. There were over 3.6 billion prescriptions written last year. Approximately 68% of those would have saved money with the Provision Rx discount card. In simple English, over 2,448,000,000 prescriptions would have cost 10 to 60% less, or in some cases, maybe even saved more. In an economic crisis, millions of Americans would have saved billions of dollars. Another fact, 75% of small businesses do not offer any type of health coverage. and 4 people lose their health benefits every minute. Each one of these needs your help. And each one that you give a free prescription card to could potentially help earn you income, while at the same time saving them money. You can become part of the unprecedented national blitz that will slash prescription costs for millions. No selling, no overhead, no paperwork, no hassles.